Hi everyone, welcome back to another new video. This is Praveenkumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi, College of Arts and Science. And today we are talking about the topic for the input-output organization. Topic is nothing one. Input-output interface is used as a method which helps in transferring of information between the internal storage device. For example, memory and the external peripheral device. The input-output interface is for input-output organization and interface unit and processor and peripherals and data format conversation, input-output register and input-output instructions. Yeah, peripheral devices is that which provide input and output for the computer. It is also called input-output device. For example, a keyboard and mouse provide input to the computer are called input device, while a monitor and printer that provide output to the computer are called output device. Just like the external hardware device, there is also availability of some peripheral device, which are available provide both input and output in microcomputer based system, the only purpose of peripheral devices. And the microcomputer based system, the only purpose peripheral devices is just a special communications links. For example, interface modules, the input-output bus, the transformer interface, and the receiver interface, and the data synchronization and the common bus system. The nature of peripheral devices is the electromagnetic and electromechanical. The nature of the CPU is electronic. There is a lot of the difference the mode of operation, both peripheral devices and the CPU. And the input output various bus lines. There are the address to control signals. There are peripheral devices data code and formats are differ from the format in the CPU and memory. There is a special need for additional hardware of resolve the difference between CPU and peripheral device to supervise and synchronize all input and output devices. Functions of the input-output interfaces. It is used to synchronize the operating speed of CPU with respect to input and output devices. This is the isolated various memory method input and output. There are the separate input and output addresses and the various difference and the standard memory instructions. It's also undefined address space. For example, the distant and instructions to call input and output variation bus. For example, this is the example of the input-output interfaces, the terminal interface and the input register, output register, control flags, the flag polishing and status checking. This is the six for the examples of the input and output interface. This is the mind map and the computer input-output interfaces architectures, the input-output organization and units, there are the five topics and the subtopics are included in this topic. It is selected the input-output devices which is the appropriate for the interpretation of the input-output signal. It is capable of provide signals like control and timing signals. In this data buffering can be possible through data bus. There are various error detectors. It covers serial data into parallel data and vice versa. It also convert digital data into analog signals. And the hardware component that enables communication between the central processing unit and the external peripheral devices. And Already we are there talking about the previous topic, a very interesting topic, and also the next topic is very interesting and excitement. And thank you so much watching this video.